Hello everybody, welcome back to GameCast, and as we move on to the divisional round, this will be my first picks of the NFL playoffs, so let's get into it. Alright, so our first game, I'm going to predict, I know these aren't going to be in actual order, but I'm going to start off with the LA Rams versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Oh goodness. This is a hard game to predict just because of how on fire the Rams are, no offense to California, but it's just an interesting game to pick because the Eagles, with their strong run game, is a good matchup against this Rams defense, but the Rams are so electric on offense that it's hard to just think that you can shut that down, even with how good the Eagles defense has been this year. So I'm going to go ahead and pick the Eagles to win this game. I'm going to go with the score of 27-23, and as much as I hate Nick Sirianni, he advances to the NFC Championship game.
We're going to get up, and on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off.
Okay, so for this game, it's going to be a pretty easy pick. Unfortunately, Jaden Daniels has to run into the Lions. And it's not that I don't believe in Jaden Daniels and the Washington Commanders. It's just they're going up against the powerhouse of the NFC. Give me Detroit to win 35-23. I still think it'll be somewhat competitive. I don't think Jaden Daniels is going to lay down and just take it. Pause. But I do think that a lot of these touchdowns that make the score look closer is going to come in garbage time after the Lions already have a big lead. So give me the Lions to win 35-23. Next, we have the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Texans. Oh boy. So as a Chiefs fan, obviously, you know what I'm going to pick here. I'm going to pick the Kansas City Chiefs, but it is going to be a very, very close and nerve-wracking game, as is all of the Chiefs' playoff games in recent memory. I think this Texans defense, especially the fact that they can create turnovers, is going to be the scariest part with how Patrick Mahomes has been playing this year. Now, leading up to this, yes, we did beat them in that final 3 or 4 game stretch. We beat them by 8 points, and I think that could be built upon, and we could beat them by even more than that. Or it could come down to the fact that the Texans have played a game and they have that momentum coming in, rather than the Chiefs, who have sat at home basically the last 2 weeks. I think it's silly to doubt playoff Patrick Mahomes, so give me the Chiefs 27-22.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
So, as much as I hate both of these teams, one has to come out victorious, and I'm not sure where to go in this matchup. I like the Buffalo Bills' chances. Josh Allen is one of the most physically gifted quarterbacks in the league, but then you have Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry on the other side. I honestly don't know where to go with this pick. I think that Baltimore has the better shot defensively with how their secondary is playing, and if their defensive line can contain Josh Allen as much as possible, I think they have a great shot at winning this game. It all just comes down to stopping Josh Allen, and that's what teams have figured out in the playoffs. If you can stop him from running the ball, or at least running it as efficiently, then you can stop that team, because the Bills aren't really star-studded like the Ravens are. That's where my concern for the Ravens come in, is that they have this star-studded team and this star-studded defense that can come in and they can win these games. I know earlier in the year these two teams played, and Buffalo is a very different team than they were in that earlier matchup. But we're just going to have to see how this one plays out, and I'm going to give the slight edge to the Baltimore Ravens. This is an if they can get Josh Allen contained and this defense plays well, I'm going to give this to the Ravens, and I'm going to go with the score of 27-26 in a nail-biter Justin Tucker walk-off field goal, and he somehow revives his career after being mediocre this season at best. But 27-26, I'm going to take the Ravens, and they advance to the AFC Championship versus the Kansas City Chiefs in Arrowhead Stadium. Gotta love a rematch, right? And that'll be the end of this video. I do want to apologize if I sound a little bit sick. I have been sick. Just kind of my throat's been feeling a little weird. So if my voice is off, then that's why. But those are my divisional picks. Leave a comment if you agree or disagree. I think I did pretty well, but I can't wait to watch this weekend. Chiefs game is up first on Saturday, and if they lose, making this review will be heartbreaking to say the least. But I hope y'all enjoyed, and thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.